Good morning. Welcome to Goodwill Commodities. In this presentation, we are going to see how you should have applied this simple day trading strategy on Friday last week in order to achieve success in day trading. So, as I promised that every day we will be posting this presentation before the market opening, and also we have another presentation for positional strategies. As you all know that our day trading strategy, while following our day trading strategy, provides a signal in two forms. One is blue color that indicates price is moving up. The red color indicates the price is moving down. The ash color indicates a neutral zone. So you can see whenever I place the cursor on any particular candlestick, you can see the date and time below. So if you see this long ash color candlestick, that indicates Friday's morning price opening, that was on 5th of July. Let me move it because you can see this, the price just spiked up for a few points. So many traders may ask whether I should accept these calls or not. So in order to avoid confusion, what I do is that I am going to leave this first call. So I'll be waiting for the second calls. Even it would have provided me some profit, so probably I'm not going to pick it in order to avoid confusion. So I'll be waiting for the second call. So here the market gave a consolidation signal. So what I'm going to do is that I will be waiting for a signal. So here I got a signal which indicates a buying, which shows a blue color, which means that the price is likely to move up. As I told you, the strategy is very simple. Look at the length of the candlestick. It may be tiny or it may be long. Just to half the length of the candlestick, then place a buy order. Down, look at the previous colored candlestick. It looks ash color. Below the low of the previous colored candlestick, just place the sell order, that is your stop loss order. Then leave it. Then wait and see whether you are into the trade or not. As we informed you, we have a predetermined target, the entry point and the stop loss point. Now you are going to wait. Yes, you are into the trade. Let me see whether, as we told you, this system is designed to provide you 6 plus profits in crude oil, that is 6 points plus. Now I am going to wait and see whether I am making some points or not. Just I am touching it. Yeah, exactly, I got my stop triggered. So as we informed you, winning or losing is a part of game. I am not going to take any risk. I'll be waiting for the second calls. Even my first entry went up in a failure. I don't consider that as a failure, just it is a loss because it is a part of the game. So now I see that length of the candlestick. I am going to place my buy order approximately to half the length of the candlestick. I am going to see the previous color candlestick. Below the low, I am going to place the sell order and I am going to leave it. I am going to see whether I am into this trade. So earlier I got triggered. Now I am into this trade again. So I made some few points, just 6 plus points. I made some few points. It is up to the trader's decision to float your position based upon the available fund you have in your trading account and also their objective goal for day trading. So now I'll be waiting for the next call. Yes, I got another signal. So I am looking at the length of the candle. You need not do some rocket science or mathematics here. Just look at the length of the candlestick, place a sell order, and I'm going to look at the previous color candlestick, which shows ash color, but the high, it's within the red color candlestick. I'm going to neglect this, and I'm going to take the next candlestick, blue color candlestick. I'm going to place a stop order here. So I'm going to wait and see whether I am into this trade. No, I am not into this trade. This is one best way of identifying false candlestick. That is the reason why we are following this simple strategy, a simple rule which can eliminate our loss. So I'll be waiting for the next candlestick. So I'll be moving it fast. Yes, I got one signal. So just I'm going to look at the length of the candlestick approximately to above the half the length of the candlestick. I'm placing order. The previous color candlestick is ash color. So below the low, I'll be placing my stop loss order. I'm going to leave it. So this is again a false candlestick because I didn't enter into the trade. So I request everybody, only after entering into the trade, place your stop loss order. For the educational purpose, I am doing it at the same time, but only after your trade got filled, then you place the stop loss order. Why we are following this strategy? We avoided two false candlesticks. So I got another signal. Going to look at the length of the candlestick. What I am going to do is that exactly I am going to place my sell order here, looking at the previous color candlestick. Above the top, I'll be placing my stop loss order. I am repeating it. You should not place your entry point only when it gets filled, that is when your trade got triggered, then place your stop loss. Exactly, my trade got triggered, but let me see that I am gaining something. No, my stop also got triggered. So this is I accept this because I know it is a part and parcel of the game. So let me go ahead and let me see that whether I can make another profit or not. So I'll be pushing it faster. So I am going to look at the length of the candlestick, and approximately to half the length of the candlestick I am going to place my buy order. My stop loss will be somewhere here. So let me see that. Yes, my trade got filled. So I am into the trade. So I made something. It depends upon the traders. You may ask whether I should use 6 points or 6 plus points, since the system is designed to provide 6 plus points. Whatever, that decision depends upon the available fund you have in your trading account and based upon the goal and objective you have for trading. So now I got another sell signal. So I'll be doing it fast. You should also, since the market will be fast, I'll be doing it fast. Once you keep practicing it, you will get the same result. So this is a false candlestick. You can see that I am not into the trade. So the next candlestick shows a blue color. So I'll be doing it again. It is not necessary that you should do all this trade. Once you reach a target, you can leave it and you can pack off and you can wait for the next day. Then this presentation is for educational purpose. I am doing it for every candlestick. So I got triggered. You can see that I got triggered. My stops got triggered. So I'll be waiting for it. The next candlestick shows a red color. So let me see that whether I can make some profit out of this. Approximately to half the length of the candlestick, I am going to place my sell order here. My stop will be somewhere. This is where you should use and apply your brain to have it. I am not going to take this call. Why? Just by seeing the stop itself, I know that it is a very huge stop loss. I should place my stop loss here. So I seriously, I don't want to just apply my common sense. I am going to delete this, whatever it may be. It would have given me a very big profit. I don't bother about that because the stops is very high. It is a spike. Whenever there is a spike, then wait for it. So now again it's giving me a signal. Okay, let us say that we take this signal. So after waiting, let's say we take this signal and we will be placing here sell order. So since this is for educational purpose, we will be going after each and every single candlestick. So my stops got filled. Okay, my trade got filled, my stops also got filled. So what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to leave it. I'm going to try it continuously for every single candlestick. As I told you, it is not necessary that you should do this in the same way. So let me see that I have placed my target and I had placed my stops. So you can see I'm still into the game. So I'll be waiting for because I am waiting for a big profit out of here. So I made some very good profit here. I'll be deleting all these things. So even the major advantage of using this strategy is that, see, it gives you enough opportunity. 1 or 2 times your stops may get triggered. It may you may find a loss initially, but like how I'm doing, if you keep doing it based on trend or based on any other analysis also, if you can use this is going to be a great support for day trading. Now I am going to find whenever the candlesticks are tiny, what I normally doing is that I am not going to place my entry for just half. It will come around here. I am a bit generous and I am giving it some leverage, and I'm going to I will be taking a full length of the candlestick. So I am not into this trade because I am not into this trade. We identified a false candlestick. So this is one way of identifying the false candlestick. This is the one major reason why we'll ask you, don't rush into the trade when you see change in color. Wait patiently for that and then you will get a very good opportunity. So now we got, after a consolidation phase, now you got something. So I want to make use of this. So previous color candlestick, I am seeing it and I am placing a stop here. Yes, I am into this trade. My trade got failed. I made some few points. It depends upon the traders. So if I wait till this my stops got triggered, so it is always based upon the risk you want to take. You want to take a 6 plus or above that, it depends upon you. So I'll be waiting for the next trade. So here it comes. Yeah, I'm not going to leave any single candlestick. As I told you that it is not necessary you should do it in the same way. So once you get your target for daily targets, you can exit from the market and you can wait for the next day. So since this is for educational purpose, I am doing it for every single candlestick. So I got some few points, I am going to delete it. Just follow how I am doing it in a very simple and easy way. Here the major advantage you have while following the strategy is that just you need to do simple actions. Just place 2 orders, follow the rules strictly. The entry points are very easy to identify, the exit points are very easy to identify. So that is the reason why it is called a very simple strategy. Here we had identified a false candlestick because it didn't went into our trade. I'll be waiting for the next candlestick. Here I got it. So I'm looking at the length of the candlestick, I am placing a buy, and the previous color candlestick I am placing a stop. So now I got triggered. After a long time I got my stop triggered. I don't bother about that. So I'll be waiting, even if I should have taken this buy after my stop got triggered. So I'm going to run it because we had made a good profit. Just you see that how we are doing it. In this particular area I will explain you. If you had taken this call, see, this is a very tiny candlestick. So if I place a sell order, that is stop order here, I would have made within fraction of seconds you would have made some good profit. So that is the reason this is called a simple strategy. A simple strategy defines and clears. It is like a black and white. So it's very simple, crystal clear where you should enter and where you should exit. Now I am going to look at the length of this candlestick. I am going to place a sell order here, previous color candlestick above the high. That's all. It is simple. Then this is a false candlestick. So you can see how many times you had identified false candlestick. That is the reason repeatedly we are saying don't rush into any trade on seeing the change in color. So still we are running into the market. Now it is 10 o'clock. You can see the date and time. So till, as I promised you, I will be going after every single candlestick. I am not going to lose any candle, since this is for an educational purpose. Yeah, just like that I got my trade filled. So I made some few profit. So I am going to delete it. This is the way you also should do that. Just look at the length and just place an order. So I got another candlestick. So I'll be doing it as I promised you. I'll be placing the stop here. Let me see whether I'm into this trade. No, I'm not into this trade. See, I am not into this trade because I placed the order but the market didn't turn up to that position. So I left it. Here we would have identified a false candlestick. So this is one best way to identify false candlestick. Here also we would have identified a false candlestick, because if I had placed my order here below the length or half the length of this candlestick, I would not be into this trade also. So how many times you can very easily say that just by following a simple rule you can eliminate risk. So your stop loss is not going to be high. Here after a long time we got an entry. So just look at the length and place a buy order on the previous color candlestick. I am placing a stop. You need not do a rocket science, as I told you. You need not do a lot of research. Just look at the length by vision. You can do that. Our brain has got the more ability better than this, so we can do it. See how my stops got triggered. So I think this is the end of the day. So this is what we want to say, that this is called a simple strategy. We have different types of strategy that suits for different types of traders. This simple strategy is designed for clients who wants to make use of the simple minute changes, and we call it as a short trends. Nowadays we have very long volatile markets, so we can make use of these intraday short trends to make profit. So this strategy is particularly designed for them. If you want to take positional strategy, you can also see our videos. We are posting for positional strategies. So you can There is one doubt one of my client asked me through email whether I can mix this with whatever tools I have already using. You may be using some other tools also for day trading. You can also, it is better you have two eyes. Like this you can take it. So you may be using or you may be successful with some other strategies. If you can follow this also, it will add advantage to day trading. Just contact us if you have any doubt. If you don't know how to design a trading strategy, design a trading plan, or how to, if you are seeing a good growth by applying this plan, how to increase the growth, how to apply money management with that, you please contact us. All the time we are ready to help you, guide you to make you a very successful trader. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care.